public events. Violet Auma, KTN.
Kenya's energy regulator has launched a crackdown on rogue petrol stations accused of overcharging motorists, even as concerns grow over possible fuel shortages and rising prices. The Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, EPRA, has issued and show cause notice to more than 10 petrol stations across the country for allegedly selling fuel above the government-approved prices. Catherine Muraget reports.
The Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, EPRA, has issued a show cause notices to at least 10 petrol stations across the country of allegations of selling fuel above the regulated pump prices. The affected outlets include Zapco in Cherangani, one station in Cherangani, Milimani also in Cherangani, Jovis in Trans Nzoia, M7 Kilot in Trans Nzoia, and Peter Lusweti in Trans Nzoia. Others include Equipetrol Naja in Kirinyaga, Kathy Jim in Kirinyaga, Safe in Meru, Best Care Meru, Jacam in Meru, Equwise Energies in Meru, and finally Clonis Energy in Kilifi County. In a letter dated April 10th, EPRA directed the stations to explain why enforcement action should not be taken against them after inspections revealed overpricing of super petrol and diesel. The notice, signed by Acting Director General Joseph Okech, warns that such violations breach the Petroleum Act. The stations has been given 14 days to respond, failure to which they risk suspension or revocation of their operating licenses. The crackdown comes amid growing anxiety over fuel supply, with EPRA also warning oil marketers against hoarding products or manipulating prices. Despite government assurance that the country has sufficient fuel stocks, the situation on the ground remains uneven. In Nairobi, some stations continue to operate normally, while others report uncertainty and increased demand.
Nduru za kuaminika mafuta iko, but bei kaitapanda.
Mafuta iko na changamoto mingi. Juu inaweza fanya usiende mahali ulikuwa na plani ya kwenda. Makazoma wengi hawakuji sokoni juu wengi wanatumia means zao, sasa hawakuji sokoni. Kwa hivyo biashara bado iko chini.
The uncertainty is now fueling fears of higher living costs, with consumers urging the government to stabilize both supply and prices. As EPRA tightens enforcement, all eyes are now on fuel marketers and the next price review that could determine the cost of living in the coming weeks. Catherine Muraget, KTN, Nairobi.
Thank you, Muraget, for that story. Now, a multi-billion